Solid travelogue/memoir needs documentation to be solid as history. This is one of those books where read as a travelogue/memoir from a 40-ish-year-old dude who has lived a life few of us can really imagine, though far too many can imagine quite well, at least in some experiences discussed herein. It really works quite well. Fitzgerald found an esoteric thing connected-ish to his home area and childhood, and uses that in midlife as a way to both connect with people he otherwise would never have met and to examine his own life. And in these aspects, the tale here really is a solid slice of Americana as it exists in this post-COVID world. But approaching this as anything remotely resembling a history of Johnny Appleseed, even though this history is discussed, would be a mistake. Because even though Fitzgerald frequently mentions various actual biographies of Appleseed, he never once actually cites them, at least not in this advance review copy text I've had for a little over 4 months prior to publication day. Indeed, that is actually the star deduction here. There is not one shred of any bibliography at all in this text, when similar nonfiction books, even similar memoir-based books, average out around the 15% or so documentation point. But there again, Fitzgerald isn't an academic, at all, as this story will tell you, repeatedly. Those interested in seeing the actual lived lives of their fellow humans will enjoy this book. It has an interesting structure, and due to the particular event chosen for that structure, has an interesting cadence to the tale that is atypical and indeed refreshing to a point, and it reads as particularly raw and honest at pretty well all points herein, specifically including at least some stories here where Fitzgerald doesn't exactly come out looking as perfect as those memes say we generally try to show ourselves on Instagram or LinkedIn. And yes, there are even points where the room gets a touch dusty. Overall, an interesting tale that will absolutely appeal to at least some readers, and one that helps bring out the commonalities in so many of us, even as so much of our lives tries to tear us apart by our differences. And for that reason alone, it should get more attention than it likely will. Very much recommended.